Right, this is my Ford Falcon XC. It's a Falcon 500 originally. It was originally a column shift manual. Jag 23 body number on it. Now it's been converted to a 351 Cleveland and C4 Auto. I don't really know much about the car. I bought it as a deceased estate from the sister of the widow of the guy that built it. He's been deceased for about a couple of years now. I don't know how long the car sat for. The seller said it was sitting for at least a couple of years. It's got a lot of corrosion on all the chrome surfaces, so I wouldn't be surprised if it sat for a lot longer than that. It's got a bit of scale on the radiator. The radiator's leaking. It's got a twin thermofan conversion on it, which is good news. That thermofan conversion currently works. It's got a C4 transmission with a B&M Pro ratchet shifter on it. And, the transmission is going to need some attention because it's got a bit of a transmission leak. It's been in my garage since the end of October, and only the last few days I've actually started to do some stuff with it. New year, so it's time to get into this project. Slowly, I suspect. Alright, moving on. Bodywork. Let's have a full respray at some point. Might even have been a panel off respray. The doors have got good coverage on all the interior door jambs have been done. GS bonnet. Pretty pleased about that. They're pretty hard to find these days, and they're not cheap when you do. Jelly bean wheels, 14x8s. It's a good size for this car. Wouldn't mind getting some 14x10s or some 15x10s for the back. But I've looked into it. It does appear that it's going to be a bit of a mission to get 10s on the back of one of these. Guards have been rolled a little bit already. There's a fair bit of rust there, so I'm probably going to attack that anyway. But that's alright. If I'm going to roll the guards and risk damaging the paint, I'm going to always black this out. It's got a bit of rust around the sills. It's no big deal though, it's pretty minor. Front guards have got some rust bubble down along the lowers there. It was sitting in a carport when I found it, so it wasn't exactly out of the elements. It's missing a trim garnish, or it's missing the C-pillar trim there. It's no big deal. Fully retrimmed black interior. Looks very nice. Pretty pleased about that. It's got a couple of gauges on the transmission tunnel there. It's got oil pressure, temperature, stock Falcon 500 dash, so no tacho. It's kind of odd it's got no tacho. Not even an aftermarket one. No, I can sort that out. Has a camshaft, it's a 23-inch exhaust system, old rock air gap manifold, 4-barrel Holy Carby on it, 600cc or 600 CFM from what I can tell, VAC secondaries one. It's got extractors, double valve springs. It's got a full poly bush kit put through it. It's got new short stroke shockies in it. It's got king springs in the front. It's been lowered. It's got a disc brake LSD in the back with what looks like a 295 final drive in it, which is alright. It should be not a bad little cruiser on the road. That'll do, I reckon.